And reservoirs, the reservoirs are completely full. The state reservoirs here in Southern California, that mis and disinformation, I don't think advantages or aids any of us.
We do know, though, from reporting here locally that that one reservoir that serves the Palisades was not full.
And that's exactly what triggered my desire to get the investigation, to understand what was happening with that local reservoir. That was not a state system reservoir, which the president-elect was referring to as it relates to the Delta and somehow connecting the Delta smelt to this fire, which is inexcusable because it's inaccurate.
He's smooth, isn't he? California Governor Gavin Newsom, when pressed about some of the problems, deflects blame to the local officials for the mismanagement of the Palisades Reservoir. It was completely empty and offline. Governor also being criticized for his executive order, which rolled back environmental rules which he had helped put in place to help make rebuilding after these fires easier for homeowners. One of the staunchest critics online is former California resident and actor Antonio Sabato Jr., posting this on X in response to Newsom's tweet that says red tape should be used only on you. You are fired. Let's bring in right now actor, producer, race car driver, conservative activist, and former Californian Antonio Sabato Jr. Good to see you, Antonio. Thanks for being with us here today on Newsline.
My pleasure.
It's not the first time we've had conversations. Oh, it's a pleasure to have you. It's not the first time, we've spoken about, what terrible liberal policies will lead to in California. But this one really is hitting a new low. Newsom, you just watched him. He's so slick when he tries to deflect, and he says he's trying to get answers. But how would you think an investigation of himself will actually go?
Yeah, well, he should be behind bars for what he did to San Francisco and now to the rest of the state of California. It's horrible. It's horrible what's going on to the Californians. I went to school in Palisades, Palisades High, one of the schools that I went to, and I love that neighborhood, Palisades and Los Angeles and Malibu, and such a beautiful city, beautiful state that these people, these liberals in the political world, they're
we're looking at it. It's gone.
Yeah, it's gone, and they're doing it on purpose, it seems. Before you would think, well, they're not just, they're not good at their job. They don't know what they're doing. But now they know what they're doing. This is happening to California. In the last 12 months, California had the last, 3 fires that were horrible, one worse than the other. I have family that lives there. I'm trying to get them all out, because this is horrible. You cannot keep paying these taxes, keep paying for everything else that you had to pay to live in California. And this is what you get? No water to save your house. My family lost, I lost everything to a fire in Italy, everything. We lost our home, so we know what's going on here. This is horrible. This is the worst thing that could ever happen to the state of California. And these people are sitting there going, well, I'm going to investigate. I'm going to do this. You're the governor of California. You're supposed to stand up and protect the American people and do it at all times, 24/7.
As we look at the charter high school, it's gone. Your beloved high school and life as many Californians know it is also gone. But a part of this too is not just the one-party system, but the legacy media, which wants to just continue to say Trump is the worst. You had The View calling him racist. And I want to play a clip here of Newsom himself trying to say that Trump is spreading disinformation.
I've been pretty expressive about that in context of someone threatening our first responders in terms of supporting the immediacy of their needs.
So that's what you take it as, that President-elect Trump is threatening the first responders here.
Well, it's what he said. He said, I'm not going to support the firefighting efforts. I'm not going to support the state of California as it relates to emergency management. He made this pretty clear during the election, unless they do my bidding.
Trump has actually been somebody who's tried to help the farmers, the agriculture business, which California, thrives on, the hardworking farmers. But he continues to say these things that just simply are actually disinformation, Antonio.
The worst thing is that the American people are actually believing this stuff, these lies from these people. Gavin Newsom is the worst governor, one of the worst leaders this country's ever had, and is only a destruction to the American dream and the American people. And he's never done anything to support the American people. He's never done anything to protect them. And look what's going on right now. And the fingers have to be pointed right at him because he's the leader of the state. And all the money that they get, all the billions of dollars that they get for illegals that come here and they destroy our American values and everything in our country, and all the drugs that are pouring in, these are no jokes. And the American people are standing there watching their homes burn to the ground. And then they had all these cars just stopped in the middle of nowhere, like a complete mayhem. In Los Angeles, multi-billion-dollar, they talk about the city as being like the growing city, all these celebrities, money here, money there. And then when the American people are losing everything they ever had, where's the federal government?
There's a change.com petition is being circulated, and 120,000 signatures already, Antonio, calling for Karen Bass to step down. But even if she does step down, does that solve anything, or will she just be replaced by the same old?
Yeah, same old, same old. Never vote for a Democrat ever again, especially in states like California. Look what's going on. Wake up. And I'm neither one party, okay? I don't care about either one of them. But I tell you right now, what they've done to that state, and even when I've been gone from California almost 10 years now, and what I've seen is just it's going lower and lower and lower. And the American people are paying more taxes, more regulations, more this, more that. And look what's going on. The city's on fire. Literally on fire. And these government people sit there eating their ice cream going, you know what, blame it on Trump, blame it on this, blame it. No, we blame it on you, Gavin Newsom. We blame it on you, the mayor of Los Angeles, and everybody else, including there's just a list of people who get paid hundreds and hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars every year to destroy cities like Los Angeles.
Exposing it all here, and hopefully there will be some change, because this is devastating and really, really hard for those of us to watch this unfolding almost a week since the city began to burn. Antonio, great to have you. I hope you come back. Will you visit us soon? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.